was hardly navigable. They had to push away trailing branches, but after an arduous struggle, they finally reached a dark stretch of water, obscured by tall weeds and shrubs. Fortunately, Bai Li turned out to be as wonderful as Gao had promised. It was small, but with no shortage of water thanks to the past month's heavy rain. The fish flourished there since it was relatively unpolluted. As soon as they flipped out the lures, they could feel bites. Soon they were busy retrieving their lines. Fish kept jumping out of the water, landing in the boat, jerking and gasping. "Look at this one," Liu said, pointing out a fish twitching at his feet. "More than a pound." "Great," Gao said. "You're bringing us luck today." The next minute, Gao too dug the hook out of a half-pound bass with his thumbnail. Happily, he recast his line with a practiced flick of his wrist. Before he had reeled it halfway back to the boat, something gave his line another terrific tug. The rod arched, and a huge carp exploded into the sunlight. They did not have much time to talk. Time flashed backward as silver scales danced in the golden sun. 20 minutes, or 20 years. They were back in the good old days. 2 high school students sitting side by side, talking, drinking, and angling. The whole world dangling on their lines. "How much does a pound of Crucian carp sell for?" Liu asked, holding another one in his hand. "One this size." 30 yuan at least, I'd say. "So I've already got more than 4 pounds, about 100 yuan worth, right?" Liu said. "We've been here only an hour, and I've hauled in more than a week's salary." "You're kidding," Gao said, pulling a bluegill off his hook. "A nuclear engineer with your reputation." "No, it's a fact. I should have been a fisherman, angling south of the Yangtze River," Liu said, shaking his head. "In Shanghai, we often go for months without a taste of fish." Liu had worked for 20 years in a desert area, where the local peasants observed a time-honored tradition of serving a fish carved from wood in celebration of the Spring Festival, since the Chinese character for fish can also mean surplus, a lucky sign for the coming year. Its taste might be forgotten, but not the tradition. "I cannot believe it," Gao said indignantly. "The great scientist making nuclear bombs earns less than the petty peddlers making tea leaf eggs. What a shame." "It's the market economy," Liu said. "The country is changing in the right direction, and the people have a better life." "But that's unfair. I mean, for you." "Well, I don't have too much to complain of nowadays. Can you guess why I did not write to you during the Cultural Revolution?" "No, why?" "I was criticized as a bourgeois intellectual and locked up in a cell for a year. After I was released, I was still considered politically black, so I did not want to incriminate you." "I'm so sorry to hear that," Gao said. "But you should have let me know. My letters were returned. I should have guessed." "It's all over," Liu said. "And here we are, together, fishing for our lost years." "Tell you what," Gao said, eager to change the subject. "We've got enough to make an excellent soup." "A wonderful soup. Wow, another!" Liu was reeling in a thrashing perch, well over a foot long. "My old wife is no intellectual, but she's pretty good at making fish soup. Add a few slices of Jinhua bacon. Throw in a pinch of black pepper and a handful of green onion. Oh, what a soup." "I'm looking forward to meeting her." "You're no stranger to her. I've shown your picture to her frequently." "Yes, but it's 20 years old," Liu said. "How can she..."